In this quiz video we will be testing how well you know the book of Mark. Hopefully, you will learn more about it and be inspired to read your Bible more. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest Bible quizzes. Also comment your score in the comment box below. Question 1. After the feeding of 4,000 men, Jesus asked the disciples to gather the fragments of leftovers. How many baskets were gathered? A. 12. B. 7. C. 10. The correct answer is B. And Mark 8 verse 8 says, "So they ate and were filled. And they took up 7 large baskets of leftover fragments." Question 2. What was the occupation of Jesus? A. Farming. B. Fishing. C. Carpenter. The correct answer is C. And Mark 6 verse 3 says, "Is this not the carpenter, the son of Mary, and brother of James, Joses, Judas, and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us?" So they were offended at him. Question 3. How many disciples did Jesus call to follow him? A. 10. B. 12. C. 13. The correct answer is B. And Mark 3 verse 14 says, "Then he appointed 12, that they might be with him and that he might send them out to preach." Question 4. How many swines were drowned after Jesus cast the unclean spirit into them? A. About 2,000. B. About 3,000. C. About 4,000. The correct answer is A. And Mark 5 verse 13 says, "And at once Jesus gave them permission. Then the unclean spirits went out and entered the swine. There were about 2,000, and the herd ran violently down the steep place into the sea, and drowned in the sea." Question 5. What miracle did Jesus perform to prove his authority to forgive sins? A. He raised a man from the dead. B. He healed a paralyzed man. C. He calmed a storm. The correct answer is B. And Mark 2 verse 10 says, "But that you may know that the Son of Man has power on earth to forgive sins," he said to the paralytic. Question 6. What did the woman with the issue of blood touch to be healed? A. The hem of Jesus' garment. B. The sandals of Jesus. C. The apron of Jesus. The correct answer is A. And Mark 5 verse 27 says, "When she heard about Jesus, she came behind him in the crowd and touched his garment." Question 7. How many loaves and fish did Jesus use to feed the 5,000? A. 7 loaves and 2 fish. B. 5 loaves and 2 fish. C. 7 loaves and few fish. The correct answer is B. And Mark 6 verses 38 to 44 says, "But he said to them, How many loaves do you have? Go and see." And when they found out, they said, 5. And 2 fish. Question 8. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world? And what? A. Saves his own soul. B. Wins his own soul. C. Loses his own soul. The correct answer is C. And Mark 8 verse 36 says, "For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his own soul?" Question 9. When Jesus entered Jerusalem on a donkey, the crowd spread what on the road? A. Fig leaves. B. Stones. C. Palm branches. The correct answer is C. And Mark 11 verse 8 says, "And many spread their clothes on the road. And others cut down leafy branches from the trees and spread them on the road." Question 10. Who did Jesus appear to first after his resurrection? A. The disciples on the road to Emmaus. B. Apostle Peter. C. Mary Magdalene. The correct answer is C. And Mark 16 verse 9 says, "Now when he rose early on the first day of the week, he appeared first to Mary Magdalene, out of whom he had cast 7 demons." Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest Bible quizzes. Also comment your score in the comment box below. Question 11. But whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to stumble, it would be better for him if a millstone were hung around his neck, and he were thrown into the A. Sea. B. Fire. C. The grave. The correct answer is A. And Mark 9 verse 42 says, "But whoever causes one of these little ones who believe in me to stumble, it would be better for him if a millstone were hung around his neck, and he were thrown into the sea." Question 12. What did the blind man call out to Jesus as he approached Jericho? A. Teacher, have mercy on me. B. Son of David, have mercy on me. C. Rabbi, heal me. The correct answer is B. And Mark 10 verses 46 to 47 says, "And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, 'Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me.'" Question 13. What question did the Pharisees ask Jesus to test him? A. What is the greatest commandment? B. Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar? C. Are you the Messiah sent from God? The correct answer is B. And Mark 12 verses 14 to 15 says, When they had come, they said to him, Teacher, we know that you are true, and care about no one. For you do not regard the person of men, but teach the way of God in truth. Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar or not? Question 14. What did Jesus curse and cause to wither? A fig tree with no fruit. B. A fruitless plum tree. C. A vine with green leaves. The correct answer is A. And Mark 11 verses 13 to 14 says, And seeing from afar a fig tree having leaves, he went to see if perhaps he would find something on it. When he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for it was not the season for figs. Question 15. What parable did Jesus talk about that has different types of soil? A. The parable of good seeds and tares. B. The parable of the master's field. C. The parable of the sower. The correct answer is C. The parable of the sower. Question 16. What did the inscription on Jesus' cross say? A. King of the Jews. B. The Son of God. C. The Messiah. The correct answer is A. And Mark 15 verse 26 says, And the inscription of his accusation was written above, the King of the Jews. Question 17. What happened to the temple curtain when Jesus died? A. It was opened up. B. It was removed. C. It was torn in two. The correct answer is C. And Mark 15 verse 38 says, Then the veil of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. Question 18. What did Judas Iscariot receive for betraying Jesus? A. 30 pieces of silver. B. 20 pieces of silver. C. 40 pieces of silver. The correct answer is A. And Matthew 26 verse 15 says, And asked, What are you willing to give me if I deliver him over to you? So they counted out for him 30 pieces of silver. Question 19. What did the angel at the empty tomb tell the women? A. He has ascended into heaven. B. He is coming soon. C. He is risen. The correct answer is C. And Mark 16 verse 6 says, But he said to them, Do not be alarmed, you seek Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He is risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid him. Question 20. Jesus called the 12 to himself and began to send them out. How did Jesus send them? A. One by one. B. All at once. C. Two by two. The correct answer is C. And Mark 6 verse 7 says, "And he called the 12 to himself, and began to send them out 2 by 2, and gave them power over unclean spirits." Thank you for taking this quiz. How many questions did you get correctly? Please comment below. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video.